Hello, 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 hello. It's Lassie Boo, Lassie Boo, Lassie Boo. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing? Everybody, everybody, everybody. I hope you all are staying cool in this heat. It's finally cooling down. Like this weekend, it's been actually not bad. But last week it was awful, 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 awful. Everything is so hot and humid and nasty. So yeah, I hope you're staying cool and hydrated. Yeah, I've been so busy with school and just life stuff in general, and I haven't had much time to make ASMR videos, but sometimes I do, and today is one of those days where all my plans got canceled. So now I have some free time and some energy to film a little ASMR video just for you. Yeah, just life's crazy sometimes. Things just get so busy and crazy, and we forget to take care of ourselves and make time for ourselves. So this is your reminder to take time out of your day to do stuff that's just for you. You know, it doesn't have to be a big giant thing. It could be like sitting down and watching, a YouTube video for 15 minutes. It could be listening to some of your favorite songs, or having a little drink of something yummy. Like, just take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Okay, so today I was just gonna do some little tapping on some tingly items, just some various miscellaneous stuff that I've collected this month from various things. So I'll just go through a couple different things, and I hope you get tingles. Okay, yeah, I've been out doing stuff a lot this month, so I've been to a lot of different stores and stuff, so I got some stuff to share. Okay. I went to the mall out of town, and I went to Hot Topic. Hot Topic can be fun. Sometimes I remember liking it more when I was a teenager, and I don't know, I still like it, but there's definitely a lot of stuff in Hot Topic. Like most of the stuff in the store doesn't interest me because it's a lot of like fandoms I'm not in. But there's still very like nice things in there that aren't like fandom associated. But yeah, there's a lot of like, which I guess makes sense. It's Hot Topic, But and I find I've been wearing more jewelry lately, so I got some jewelry. I'm gonna take off one posy. Here we go. There we go. I don't know if I showed these rings. I got these rings in June. I don't know if you could see them. I got this black one and the ace ring. I wanted to get a black one because I had heard that wearing a black ring on your middle right hand is something that asexual aligned people do. And I also heard that wearing a white ring on your middle finger on your left hand is for aromantics, but I don't know. I just saw that. I don't know if that was a thing, but I believe it because if we're doing this for asexuals, I guess it kind of makes sense to have like the opposite on this one. But I got this, and then I got this actual pride one. I love wearing rings. I used to wear rings all the time. I have a lot of rings that they're older, and I've lost a lot of weight since I had those, so they're all a little too big and they fall off my fingers. So I finally was able to get some new ones. Okay, so I have these earrings. Let's see. They're very spiky. Some of them I took out because I wore them already, but they're really cool. Let's been into more dangly, jingly stuff lately. Well, I've always been into this kind of fashion. I just have never allowed myself to wear it, and now I am. So I'm all for accessorizing. Just some ring tapping. I don't know if that's what you would call it. This has been such a stim for me, doing this with my rings, that it's becoming a problem. Because I know it might annoy some people in the wild. When I'm sitting in class, I have to force myself not to do that. But it's so satisfying to me. I'm a fidgeter at heart, so this is great. Okay, and I have... No. Okay, here we go. I got this cool chain. I think it's for a bag, and I need to put it on my bag, but I've been wearing it as a necklace lately. I love me some chains. But yeah, this has little stars on it. That's cool. I love stars. Anything that's like, you know, space related, like moons and stars and all that junk. I love this chunky ass chain. I was never one of those people that wore chains like on their belts because I don't really wear belts. But I will accessorize anywhere nowadays, so this will probably go on my bag most days. They had a lot of cool chains at Hot Topic. I tried to put this on with my fursuit earlier to see how it would look, but it's just slightly too small to see. Let's put it on. It fits, but I don't know if you can see it through all of the chest fluff. My mane. Yeah, I can't tell if you can even see it. Okay. The next thing. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I had to take my braids out, or whatever, my twists, and all of my beads that were in my hair, and I was keeping them in this little Ziploc bag so they wouldn't get lost. I thought these would be kind of tingly because he's been sitting on my counter all for the past 3 weeks. So I should put them to use if they're just gonna sit there. I really hope this doesn't spill. One of the worst feelings is when you have a bunch of crafts, specifically like beads or something, and they all fall on the floor, and you knock over about 5,000 beads of different colored beads all over the floor, and you don't know where to start. And I've lost so many of these clear beads too, because once they're on the floor, you literally can't see them. It's clear. I'm still finding some on the floor, and I haven't messed with my bead stuff in probably like 3 weeks. Yeah, the black ones and the clear ones. I hope that sounded good. I couldn't tell. It just sounded kind of loud to me, but I hope it wasn't too loud. Oh, I got some new plushies. Some of them are new. Some of them are from the other day. I don't know if I showed this one off. But I have this little alien. This little alien dude I got at the gas station. And it was so cute. And it was like, they had like different plushies. They had like small, medium, and large. And I thought, oh, the small ones are probably, they didn't have a price tag. But I was assuming that the tiny ones would be like $5 or something not too crazy compared to the big ones that were probably like 20. So I went in to go check this out with my other stuff, and it was way more expensive than I thought, but I was too embarrassed to ask how to remove an item from the checkout, so I just bought him out of embarrassment. But he's so cute. He's so cute. I made him some candy bracelets. There's a little star. And he's got some little cuffs too. I think I named him Junebug. Junebug, Junebug. Junebug, Junebug. Squish. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, 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 squish. There we go. Yeah, the star cuff is the star bracelet. It's cool. Junebug, 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 Junebug. Whenever I name like things like this, like plushies, I kind of just go with whatever feels right, unless like a name instantly stands out. But sometimes I just get a vibe, and then that becomes the name. And this was Junebug. Okay. I think Junebugs are green and purple though. I don't remember. But this is Junebug the alien. Alright, this one I got a few months ago. My phantom, my phantom, my phantom. I don't know how many of you have heard or played the game Animal Jam, but it's been around for like a long time, since I was a little kid. And I started playing it again recently because I'm an adult and I can do what I want. And they had whoever produces these, they were selling these cool Phantom plushies, and they were limited. I think there was only, I didn't take the tag off. Yeah, there's only 3,213 of these. So yeah, I had to jump on that because this is so cute. I love the Phantoms from Animal Jam. They look like little demon spider aliens. I made him some candy too, some bracelets. I don't think I named him yet. I couldn't think of something, but if you have a suggestion, comment. I'm sure something will come to mind. But yeah, he's cute. Phantom, 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 Phantom. Little feet. They're cute, they're cute, they're cute. I play Animal Jam Classic. I know there's like a new version out that's like 3D animated versus like the 2D, but I am a Classic loyalist. I really like Animal Jam Classic. That's what I grew up with. And I don't know, I just can't get into the new version, the Play Wild Animal Jam. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't vibe with it. But I'm on Animal Jam Classic. I still play it occasionally. Okay. This is the last plushie when I got at the mall. It's so good, freaking cute. It was like this vintagey, like, nerd anime video game store. Like they sell a bunch of collectible stuff there, video games, cartridges, and like all that junk, and like really old like relics. I don't really care about any of that stuff. Oh, they have manga. They have manga too, which is kind of cool. But in the back, they just have a whole room that's just plushies, and I think most of them are like squishimals, which I think this is a squishable. I can't tell. I took the tag off already. But this is Azura. Azura, Azura. Azura, Azura, Azura. Azura is probably my favorite like color of blue. like shade of blue. Azure. It's like this really pretty, like mystical blue color. But yeah, this is Azura. I think the tag said they're a lunar lion. But my sister said it kind of looks like a bear. And I'm like, yeah, they do kind of look like a bear. Maybe it kind of looks like an Ursa Major My Little Pony. That would be a cute plushie. Yeah, this guy's cute. He's got little bat wings and a lion tail. But yeah, he's cute. Azura. She's just a little baby. She's so cute. There were so many Squishmallow plushies that I really wanted, but Squishmallows are so freaking expensive. So this one was cheaper out of the other one I wanted to buy. So he's got the little, silly little legs, the little toe beans. Toe beans. I don't know. I like the yellow contrast too. They're so pretty. This would be a cute fursona. Okay. The next things. Okay, so I have a bag from Walmart. Take my other clothes off. Because my nieces are having their birthday party this weekend, so I needed to go buy some birthday bags and stuff. So I will tap on this stuff. This is for my older niece, turning 9. Man, 9 years old feels like such a long time ago. I remember being 9, and you know, your whole life's different. I got her these LED lights you can put on your wall. I used to have so many, but they got unsticky and I had to take them off, and they kind of stopped working. But that's why I like to buy the cheap version, so you don't feel too bad when they die. But she loves decorating her room, so this is perfect. This is the other bag for my other niece. I believe she's turning 7. I don't remember. She acts a lot older than I know she is, so it kind of throws me off. Because I would say she's like 8 or something, but she's not. She's definitely younger than me, but this one has little smiley faces because she's obsessed with smiley faces right now, so this one is cute. Got a little birthday bag. And a cupcake, a pizza, and ice cream, cone, ice cream. You got a balloon, birthday cake, and party hat, party. And for her, I found this bag chain. She also likes accessorizing their bags and their stuff, so I found this bracelet, or this bag chain, whatever, of these little smiley faces. This is super cool. It's cute. She's a lot easier to shop for because she's younger. And my older niece is kind of getting into more like big kid stuff, so I can't just like always go to the kids store, like at Walmart, the kids section, and just buy something like little, because it's like I know she won't really like those little things anymore, the little trinkets. But my younger niece still loves like little knickknacks and stuff, so I think she'll like this. Flowers. There's also a receipt, but I'm not going to show you that. Okay, and these are the other presents that I got them. I finally used my Etsy account to buy something because I never buy anything from Etsy. I just look at it and wish for stuff, and I never actually buy anything. So they're both, my nieces are big fans of Sonic the Hedgehog. So I got them some cool keychains from Etsy. There were so many different artists. It was really hard to choose which one to go with. I'll probably leave like a link in the description in case you're like, oh my god, I want that. But yeah, let me tell you the keychains I got. If I can open them. I wanted to make this video with these cute keychains because the party's this weekend, so I'm like, I need to film like right now. I actually want to show these in a video. Alright, so we have Amy. I have learned a lot about Sonic since my nieces have been into it, but Sonic's been around for such a long time. And I used to have friends who were into Sonic, so I kind of learned it from that too. But I've learned a lot since my nieces were born. But yeah, this is so cute. Sorry, it's like a little bit of glare. Amy. These little keychains at the little hook thing. These are cute. Next, got. Okay, I forgot this character's name. I think they're only from like one of the TV shows. Was it Tickle? I know it's a T something. I don't remember what she's from. She's from like Sonic X or Sonic Prime. I don't remember, but this is one of my niece's favorite characters right now. And is she like an echidna? I like her braids, those are cute. She's giving Fluttershy, I don't know. We got 2 keychains each. And it's kind of hard because like their favorite characters change like constantly. So it's like I could get them one of these and then the next day like their favorite character is different. Okay, here's one. We got Tails. So fun fact, when I was little, my best friend was into Sonic, so I knew a little bit about Sonic, and I had like the Sonic games on the Wii, like the Mario and Sonic Olympic games I owned. So I would see Sonic characters around, and for some reason, this was probably the furry in me, like manifesting as a kid. But to me, Tails was so cool. I didn't know anything about him. I just thought, oh, okay, he's a cool like fox with 2 tails that can fly. That's so cool. And I used to just draw him all the time, just doing random things. And I didn't even know like anything about the character or anything about Sonic, like the show. But I would still just draw him all the time. But yeah, they love Tails. And the last one. This one might be my favorite. It's cool. If I can even get it open. Here she has Rouge. I think she's cool. And a cool bat design. I love the ears. You know me, I love tall, big ears. Oh yeah, she's cool. I remember, I think her name is Rouge, but I'm so used, it's spelled the same way I think you spell Rogue. So the warrior cats in me always wants to call her Rogue instead of Rouge, I guess. Also another funny thing with Sonic and warrior cats is that, so in Warriors there's a villain called Scourge. And then I guess there's a Sonic character also named Scourge. And so I remember being at a store with my friend who was obsessed with Sonic, and I'm like, oh, look, Scourge. And I was like, there's a Scourge in Warrior Cats. And he was like, what? He was all shocked. But yeah, that same friend also got super mad at me for calling Rouge Rogue. Like, he got proper, like, pissed off. And I'm like, bro, we're like 10 years old. It's not this serious. But yeah. You know, sometimes you never realize how, like, bad of friends you actually used to have until, like, years later when you're not friends with them anymore. And you've grown as a person and have just experienced the world. And then you look back and you're like, shit, I had awful friends. It's just like your friends mistreated you in ways, and back then you didn't think it was mistreatment, but now you're like, I would never do that to anybody. Yeah, that's all the little knickknacks. But I went home last week, or 2 weeks ago, for 4th of July, and I picked up some of my old Warrior Cat books, because I wanted to make some books, or some videos where I did some voiceovers, reading some Warrior Cats books, but the ones I grabbed weren't really the ones I was looking for. I thought the things I wanted would be in there, but they weren't. So I thought I might tap on those books. So I have all of the, I own most of the Warrior Cats books, except a few of the old novellas, and I think a few of the guidebooks, and then the new stuff, the new art that just came out. Yeah. This is the newer Ultimate Guide. The cover's really cool. Like, this kind of goes hard. Yeah. I also have the older Ultimate Guide, which came out like years ago. Definitely not as good of a cover. You know, you can see some of these books. I think I don't own these two, but I own these three. I used to, before I started buying Warriors, I used to go to the, you know, that old relic people call the local library. We would rent Warrior Cats books. So that's where I read most of the early, like, novellas and super editions. So I didn't actually end up buying them once I got into Warriors. But I want to complete the collection, so one day I will go and I'll buy some of these old ass books that I know I won't read because I've already read them. One day I'll have to do a video with all of my Warrior Cats books again, but I also own some bootleg Warrior Cat books, I guess. Someone tried to sell, they like uploaded one of the novellas to Amazon and sold it. Obviously they couldn't do it, it was just some random person who was reprinting the book, and as a kid I didn't know that, so I'm like, ooh, because at them, like, the ebooks, some of the novellas were only available as ebooks, meaning you had to download them. They weren't like physical copies. And so when I wanted to buy the books as a kid, I didn't really want to download stuff, just because I didn't like Kindle back then. I still don't really care for Kindle. And so when I saw a physical copy, I was like, oh, I gotta grab it. And then realizing, 10, 15 years later, that was actually like not an official book. It was just reprinted from some random person before it got taken down. So I don't know, I think it's kind of cool that I own a bootleg Warrior Cats book. Yeah, let's see if I can open up the pages. This newer one is definitely way better quality. Open up. Did you guys be down for like a reading and ASMR video? Because I love reading, and reading can be and listening to people read can be really relaxing. I'm gonna flip open a page. and see what it lands on. I don't know if I can read in this fursuit, but I could try. Alright, opening from a random book. What is this? Wind clan. Yeah, I definitely can't read in this fursuit, so forget that. I was gonna read just a little page, but I can't see anything. I got one more book right here. When I was at the mall, I got the new Aaron Hunter book, The Renegades. You know, they're actual cat books that aren't related to warriors. And I wasn't sure, because I had only seen them share this photo online, but I didn't know anything about what it was. And I kind of wanted to do like a blind read without, you know, knowing too much about it, or if it was connected to the warriors, but I didn't think it was, because, I mean, this doesn't look like this would be warriors. Well, who knows, right? I haven't read very much. I haven't finished the prologue. I'm a slow reader and I procrastinate, so. But I love this little, the red pages. Let's see if I can read this. The print's bigger. So we have renegades. It is about cats, but it's not warriors. And this is book 1. The Magic Awakens. The city has its secrets. Let's see. Willow and Luna have been on their own since they were kittens. After their mother's death, they settled into a scrappy life in the heart of the city. But when a mysterious fire rips through the abandoned diner they sheltered in, they're left searching for a new home. Luna is immediately drawn in by the strange, secretive animals they meet in the park. Animals they can somehow talk to, and who unlock her ability to perform magic. Willow is less sure about these so-called attuned animals and has no interest in joining their world. But their fight against the human witches who seek to bind the animals to them. As Luna and Willow come to realize their own unique magic, they find themselves at odds, separated by destiny, with the fate of the whole city in their paws. So yeah, it sounds very different from Warrior Cats. Yeah, the fact that there's humans in it apparently is a big thing, so. But yeah, I definitely will read it. It's not a very big book. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I don't think I have any more trinkets to tap on. I don't see none, so this is gonna be the end of the video. I hope you got tingles from all of the trinkets and listening to me ramble about silly things. But yeah, this has been a very busy month. Oh yeah, last week I was out of town for a concert. I went and saw we saw Flyleaf. It was a lot of fun. I don't listen to a lot of Flyleaf, but I know some of her songs. And I didn't know the opening bands either, but it was all really good. The opening bands were great. Flyleaf was really good. The people at the concert were really cool. You know, sometimes you go to a concert and people are just like, whatever. But it's nice when you can be in an environment where you can actually like talk to people and like joke around and like just be like, I don't know, hanging out. But yeah, it was a really nice concert. People were chill. But yeah, that was fun. Okay. I said I wasn't going to make a 40-minute long video, but it's 1 minute to 40 minutes, so I'm just going to stay here and just make sounds until it's 40. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Get some sleep, get some sleep, get some sleep, get some sleep. Okay. I don't know. Comment some videos you'd like to see from me. I'm open to suggestions. Sometimes I just get stumped about videos and I never know what to make, or if I make too much of the same thing, because I'm always down to make mouth sound videos, but I don't want like all my videos to only be mouth sound videos. But if y'all like that, then I could definitely fit that regularly into the schedule. Just let me know, just let me know, just let me know. Okay. Alright, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. And stay cozy, cozy, cozy.